This is an unsolved case and an ongoing investigation. We are by no means trying to solve or investigate in any way, and everything in this video is based on available public information. If you have any information regarding this case that could be helpful, please contact law enforcement. First, a moment of silence for the victims in this case. "35-year-old Krista Rogers was a mother of 5. One of those children was with her boyfriend at the time, Brooks Houck. He runs a local property management company in Bardstown, Kentucky. She and Brooks started dating after Crystal rented a house from him. Now, I'm not going to get into the rumors of their relationship, but from what I gather, Crystal was thinking about breaking it off with Brooks. On the 5th of July, 2015, Crystal Rogers' car was found with a flat tire abandoned along the side of the Bluegrass Parkway near mile marker 11. Her keys, phone, and purse still inside. With no sign of Crystal, she would be reported missing. When questioned, Brooks said on the 3rd of July, he, Crystal, and their son Eli went to spend some time on their family farm. That weekend was pouring rain. Probably didn't make for a great getaway. Brooks says that after they returned home, the last thing he remembers of her is that she was up playing around on her phone as he went to bed. When he woke up the next day, she was gone. He didn't really think much of it.
So you go to bed, she stays up. What's she doing?
She's just on her phone.
So she's on her phone, messing around, doing whatever. And you go to bed. Do you know what time Eli came to bed, or she put him into bed?
I don't know.
Don't have any idea.
I probably woke up around like 6 or 7 o'clock.
So you get up between 6 and 7, and where's Eli at when you wake up?
He's next to me.
He's in the bed with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so when you wake up, he's there, but Crystal's not.
She's not.
If I woke up on a Saturday morning and my wife wasn't with me, the first thing I would do would be to call her to find out where she was.
It was noted that Brooks did not participate in any of the searches, and there were many, for his missing girlfriend. He said that all of his efforts were behind the scenes with the sheriff's department. And as you can see on this footage from a police interview on the 8th of July, just days after Crystal Rogers went missing, Brooks doesn't really seem very distraught about the situation at all.
I wasn't even alarmed. I was for sure the girls were doing this to me on purpose.
The full police interviews of both Brooks and his brother Nick are linked in the description below for those that want to see how those turned out. Speaking of his brother Nick, well, Nick is also a police officer in Bardstown, and he happened to call Brooks in the middle of the police interview. Let's see how that went.
Can I get this?
Sure, yes. You hello?
No. I'm up here. I know that you didn't know I'm up here in this interview with the Detective Snow. Are you telling me that's what I need to do? I'm not. I know that. But the way that I look at it is, I'm innocent. I ain't done nothing wrong. I know you told me innocent people have got jammed up, but if you're telling me to leave, I'll get up and leave. If you want me to, I know I'm going through a lot, but I'm trying to get this guy to help me. I don't think she's ran off with some other guy. I don't believe that. You can't make me think that. No, I'll do exactly what you're telling me to do right now. You want me to get up and leave?
Of course, Brooks followed his brother's advice and finished up the interview. That same night, the two brothers met up and took a trip out to the family farm. They spent a few hours out there, and what they were doing exactly is unknown, but certainly suspicious. Given all the suspicions, Nick was called in for an interview on the 15th of July, and like his brother, seemed very apathetic about it all. He was also asked about the trip he and Brooks took out to the farm.
We're going to call it like it is. Is it you don't want to remember, or can you remember?
I can't remember.
Okay. Because this is what's happened. You made a phone call. He was up here. Within 2 hours of him leaving here, both of y'all were on the road, on the way to the farm, and the camera shows that. Time and date stamped. Phone call. Time and date stamped. You're out there. What went on while you were out there at the farm?
Yeah, if I knew, I'd tell you. I mean, I wish I could give you a detailed written statement. I don't know.
And investigators also confront him with the fact that testing found bodily fluids in the trunk of his police cruiser. It reacted to luminol.
You ever heard of luminol? You ever been to any kind of criminal investigation classes? All right, you know what luminol is used for?
To find blood.
Okay. Or other
Bodily fluids.
bodily fluids. Okay. Why would your trunk look like a Smurf if they sprayed it? Why would it fluoresce?
It looked like Chernobyl. There's a couple spots in your trunk and that blanket, just lit up like Chernobyl.
And there's only one way bodily fluids can get into a trunk. That's if a body's nearby, right?
Well, after all of this, Nick was asked to take a polygraph test, which he didn't show up for. Eventually, he did get in there and take the test. Here's how that turned out for him.
Well,
No.
you've already told me that. That's why we did the polygraph, to find out. Well, now we both know.
I told you what now?
You told me before you had nothing to do with it. Right.
Yes.
Well, now we're past that, because I've already shown that you did have something to do with
I don't know what the
it.
test.
I just showed you.
Okay,
I just showed it to you.
but I'm telling you, I did have.
And I'm telling you, you're lying. I mean, I can't make it any, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, I'm
Yeah,
just telling you the truth.
That's what I'm doing to you. I'm telling you the truth.
No, you're not. We're past that.
A couple months later, Nick Houck would be suspended, the main reason being the call that he made to his brother during Brooks's interview. And a month after that, he was fired altogether.
Yesterday, Thursday, 9 o'clock in the morning, we had an administrative hearing concerning the employment status of Officer Nick Houck. That hearing was closed at approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Since that time, the mayor's been considering the evidence and information that's been presented. Earlier today, he issued a final order, which I believe you all have a copy of, and that order terminates Officer Houck from the Bardstown Police Department.
Right around that same time, his brother Brooks was named the primary suspect in the disappearance of Crystal Rogers. Search warrants were executed on the Houck farm and properties of Brooks and Nick. Neither brother has ever been charged with the crime surrounding this case. Since 2015, there have been multiple searches of the farm and properties. As recently as mid-October 2022, the FBI conducted a search in which evidence has been sent to the lab in Quantico for analysis. Now, law enforcement has been very tight-lipped about what they have and have not found, but it seems that something new is brewing in this case. And in a statement from the FBI, they say that they hope that the evidence collected at the Houck family farm will move their investigation forward. Now, this is something that you can draw your own conclusions on. The father of Crystal Rogers, Tommy Ballard, was out hunting with his grandson on their family farm on the 19th of November, 2016. Keep in mind, Tommy was heading up the search efforts for his daughter. Well, around 6:50 a.m., in the middle of a field on that property, Tommy was shot in the chest in front of his 10-year-old grandson. Tommy would succumb to his injuries before paramedics arrived on the scene. Neither his nor his grandson's rifle had been fired that morning, and it is still unknown who fired the shot that killed him. As of this video, the case is still unsolved. Take that as you will. I find it very strange indeed. Rest in peace, Tommy Ballard. Now, Crystal Rogers has still never been found. Again, this is an ongoing investigation that might come to some sort of a conclusion, hopefully in the near future. So make sure you keep an eye out. We will be posting information on any updates regarding this case. And make sure you check out our other videos on this case and other cases. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.